So, welcome all to the new episode of MDG Talks in collaboration with Watch Out. So, today we have a very special guest with us, Bala Subramaniam sir. So, sir, how are you?
Hello all, I'm fine. So far so good. Uh, so this is my second experience. I gave a interview in Watch Out 5 years back. I hope, whatever questions that you are going to ask, I hope you will enjoy. So please
Yes,
start.
yes, sure, sir. So, sir, you were given the title of the best professor by the populace of IITR Media as well as Quora. So, what is your teaching philosophy and what subjects do you enjoy teaching?
First of all, I have to thank IIT Roorkee. In 2010 Teachers Day, September 5, I got a outstanding teacher award. Before IIT Roorkee, I worked in BITS Pilani. I hope everyone knows BITS Pilani. So there I had undergone the nuances of teaching workshop. All right. So there they used to train us how to see the students eye to eye. All right. So they'll ask us to write in the board with the very good pressure so that even in the last bench of the students they have to see, right? And also how to handle the board. So earlier days we used to have the board, right? I'm talking about like 15 to 16 years back. All right. So that 1 year, in fact, that particular 6 months training helped me. So when I started my career at IIT Roorkee in 2004, all right, it was really helpful. And yeah, so the one-to-one interaction between the students are very important. So earlier days, we had only, let us say, 25, 30 students or even the 40 to 50 students, whereas now I'm handling nearly 220 students, for example, in my data structures class, right? I mean, still, if the teacher, right, follows, right, the one-to-one interaction, right, it will be right good, and one can become a teacher. And moreover, my father is a teacher, so it all came from the blood, right? And also another question you asked, what are the subjects do you enjoy teaching? So I enjoy data structures, so where I taught more than 12 times or so in my last 16 years career at IIT Roorkee. And I also teach object oriented programming structures using Java, image processing, computer graphics. So almost all the subjects, right, I love teaching and I enjoy so far.
All right, sir. Like most of us, the students at IIT Roorkee know that you don't take attendance for your students. So how do you manage to ensure participation in your courses despite not taking attendance? And what are your thoughts on the Institute's 75% attendance policy?
Okay. Yeah, good question. So actually, I follow the US style. I did my postdoc in Rutgers, New Jersey, USA. I hope all of you know in the US system there is no attendance policy. Right? Exactly, I'm following here in IIT Roorkee as well. But only thing I'll make sure you can ask your seniors, or some of you might have attended my class. For example, as I said, data structures. I love to teach. So you might have asked your seniors, or you yourself might have right seen that out of this, I said 220 students. So you can always find 200 students, even though if I don't take attendance, right? You can ensure with your seniors, and I'll make sure there will be 3 surprise quizzes in my courses, right? So anytime I conduct, so if they miss the class, so best 2 out of 3 I will take. So if they miss the class, it is very difficult to write the quiz, right? Because it is all based on whatever I am teaching in the class. For example, if I am giving some example, it is with that example based, right? The questions. So yeah, that is their choice whether they want to attend the class or not. But I'll make sure the best 2 out of 3. There's a 10% weightage. All right. So I would manage, and yeah. So you are asked another question. So what are your thoughts on the institute 75% attendance? So see, this is institute policy, right? There should be some control. I know one of the institutes in India, they won't follow any attendance system. But the problem is, I mean, like let us say programming, right? Which is a common course to all, first year, first semester. So what happens? There are 1 or 2 faculties out of 10 batches. Assume that there are 10 batches. So only 1 or 2 faculties used to teach very well. So what happened? All these, right, 400 to let us say 500 students attend one particular faculties or 2 faculties, right? So whereas other people will get demoralized. So what I feel, I mean, it is better to have some control on the students. Otherwise, people like you don't attend the class. Am I right?
Yeah, so that makes a lot of sense.
Yes, sir. So, if our sources are correct, you were a mathematics major, right? And then you moved on to computer science. So, what made you do so? And what are the differences that you find between mathematics and computer science in general?
Yeah. So I clearly mentioned this in my CV itself, right? I put my education background. Yes, I moved from mathematics to computer science. If you look at mathematics, so during my master's itself, where I studied Madras Christian College, so we have done a lot of theoretical computer science courses like automata theory, compiler design, etc. Even in mathematics. So we have done 3 programming courses and also number theory. So before joining into IIT Madras, right? So I have done these theoretical courses in mathematics department itself. So then when I moved to IIT Madras, so I worked under Professor K. Swaminathan of Maths department and Professor Sukhendu Das of Computer Science department. So there my interdisciplinary work started. So I worked in image processing. So there you have to do computer science, coursework, right? Whenever you start your PhD, so you have to do coursework. So I did in computer science department almost all the courses like data structures, right, computational geometry, image processing, computer graphics. All right, so all the courses, even though I registered in mathematics department, I did most of the courses in computer science department. And if you look at, I mean, the relation between mathematics and computer science, so basically it all started with your binary numbers, right, the zeros and ones, and later I found, right, whatever we call, I mean, the mathematicians call matrices, right, or matrix. So the computer vision research group, so they call it as an image, right? So when you get the data from, right, when you convert the data from image to digital form, so it is nothing but either a one-dimensional matrix, or in fact, when it is image processing, it is a two-dimensional matrix, right? So if you look at the areas like digital image watermarking, so we completely use the matrix theory, right? One of my PhD students completely used the matrix theory. But also, if you look at the encryption algorithm, right, like you can, the Chinese reminder theorem, permutation of binary, so all are mathematics. So in my research, right, so mainly mathematics involved, whereas I contributed towards computer vision. So in that process, I learned both mathematics and computer science. And I am very thankful to Professor Pradeepta Banerjee, the previous director of IIT Roorkee. So during my associate professor interview, he saw some of my IEEE transactions paper, and he called not only me, one more colleague. So he asked, well, I mean, are you interested to move to computer science department? Right, and then the present director, Professor Chaturvedi, encouraged, and in fact, I proved during the professor interview, right, I am eligible to be in the computer science department. So also you can find in IISc Bangalore, if you go for any interview, right, whether it is a PhD interview or right faculty interview, So mainly they start the questions from mathematics, even though they are the core engineering department, particularly computer science, right? So that is why you can find very good papers from IISc Bangalore computer science faculty. So hardcore mathematics, including they published IEEE, published many on IEEE transactions on pattern analysis and machine intelligence, which is a very reputed journal in our field. So in IIT Madras, we had this the interdisciplinary, right? So even though if you join in mathematics department, you can have guide or supervisor, PhD supervisor in IIT. I mean in CS department, in computer science department. So whereas I don't find much on IIT Roorkee, right? So rarely some computer mathematics students join in computer science. Even though I have some 2 or 3 PhD students, I voluntarily took because see this computer science subjects, you should be technically strong also in mathematics, right? So I hope in the future in IIT Roorkee also the things will go. And also I hope you might have all seen the movie Internship, right? Where the Google, it is all about Google. So in Google, if you see, they not only take computer science, right? They take from all the branches, including psychology, physics, right? So this is the reason, I moved to computer science. So when you ask the question, differences between maths and computer science, yes, there are difference, right? If you go hardcore mathematics, like pure mathematics, so if you want to take the applications, it will take a lot of time, right? In order to apply. So for example, Ramanujan's the theory is applicable now only 100 years back. Nearly 100 years back, he proved a lot of theorems, whereas practically we are applying now only. So there is always the relation between maths and CS, but the difference is when you go hardcore maths and hardcore computer science, there are huge difference. But you can always find the relation. I hope you are satisfied with the answer.
Yes, sir. So a lot of people wanted us to ask you this question. Do you think it's possible for non-computer science majors to make it into research in computer-related fields? What strategy do you think a passionate self-taught student looking to pursue research in CS should follow to have the best chance at realizing their dream?
Yeah, good question. I have one student called Anshul Mittal. Right, he was a Roorkeeite, IIT Roorkee student. He was from civil department. His major is from civil, and he did a minor electives in computer science. So right now, for your surprise, because you asked this question, he is a Google Fellow of IIT Delhi. He is in Information Technology Department. This is for your information. He is from civil department, moved to computer science. Similarly, some of the students, I used to guide many students, right? In fact, one more thing I want to say about Anshul, he published, 2 or 3 papers with me, whereas his major was from civil, I guided many students from other branches, So for example, one Arkirat Singh Arora, I hope he's from chemical or metallurgy, recently he published 2 papers with me, in the area of artificial intelligence and machine learning. So right now one student, his name is Vipul Bansal. So he is working with me regarding the X-ray images, the COVID-19 X-ray images. So he is using machine learning and artificial intelligence to classify. So he is from mechanical department. So yes, it is always possible. See the non-CS students, so they are technically strong. I have to tell this point, so they're technically strong. Their mathematics is really good. So only thing, a few concepts in computer science. For example, if they're working in artificial intelligence, few algorithms they should definitely know, and then they have to develop the coding skill, which I feel they will equivalently do like CS students, So another student, so the self-taught students, right? For example, IIT Roorkee, we have minor electives, like a top 5% in all the other departments, top 5 or 10%. So they can attend, right? In fact, they can credit the course and they can get the degree with the minor specialization in computer science. So other students, my advice is, right? So those who cannot make out in the top 5 or 10, right? Because they cannot attend the courses. So my advice is, so what they can do, they can try, right, the projects with the CS faculty, right? So whatever their interest. So they may have the interest in theoretical computer science or the applied one, all right? So nowadays, you know, the artificial intelligence and machine learning or deep learning, they are playing a vital role. So try to do a project, all right? Start a project, 1 or 2, with the faculties, right? And whatever be your interest. And then from there, you can learn the basics. I hope this is fine.
Yes, sir, that was very informative. So, sir, how has your tenure as the head of ICC been? And is there anything you would like to change in that?
Yeah, for this, I have to thank both the directors. So, Professor Pradipta Banerjee, the previous director, so he had a faith on me, right? I just moved to computer science at that time, 2013 September I moved, and then 2015 February I became head of the Institute Computer Center. And 2 years I worked under Professor Pradipta Banerjee, and with Professor Chaturvedi I learned a lot, right? I mean, he was mainly focused. He's still mainly focusing on, right, the emails and the website, right? I mean, particularly the networking, all right? So when he feels that, right, 24/7 everyone should use it, because he always used to say this is a heart of the system. So I tried my level best, and then yeah, there was problem in the email server and sometimes in a network server. So I completely changed the email system, right? Whatever you people have used before, right? And then all the students are right now using the Google Suite, right? The G Suite. And then the faculties are using Zimbra, right? So right now we are not facing any problem on email. Similarly, network, right? So our previous update was in 1997, right? People have used modem. I'm talking about the faculties, right? They use modem till 2018 or 19, I believe, right? So now we had a multi-crore project. In fact, it is the biggest in Asia, not only in India, right? This is what Cisco told us, right? So we completely changed, right, from the modem to, let us say, high speed, right, the fiber optics, right? And also, yeah, students are not happy. I know that students are not happy with the LAN, because I used to see their social media posts. Yeah, I tried my best, because the next question is, right, what are the things you want to, right, change? You wanted to change. Yeah, the LAN in the hostel. But still the work is going on. You don't need to worry, right? So right now, whatever the speed that you are getting on, compare with even other IITs, you are getting, right, the very good internet, right? Unfortunately, during my tenure, right, like March 31st of this year, right, I tried my level best, but the present head, right, deputy director, and group of people who are working with the networking project, so they are trying to do, right, so they are working on it, but due to this pandemic situation they could not do that, right? But don't worry, so we will make it. And also the high performance computing, right, the students hostel LAN and the high performance computing, which I wanted to do, but due to, right, my tenure time, I could not do that. So the next focus is, right, the high performance computing as well, apart from the students hostels LAN.
All right, sir. So, being a loyal patron of IITR memes, what, according to you, is the role of social media in the dissemination of information. What has our institute stance on this been?
So you yourself told, right? It is a memes, right? See, the idea here is during this pandemic situation, right? Whatever information, authentic information that I am getting, I posted, right? In fact, if you remember, initially on 13th March meeting, we had only up to 22nd, right? But I had been told it would go up to 31st March, right? So immediately I posted, and in fact, many parents call me and thank because they booked the ticket, right? They booked the ticket, and well in time they cancel. And in fact, after that also, I kept on posting the information, right? But you have asked the other question: what has our institute stands on this been, right? So, see, every government organization has a protocol, right? So it will be vetted by the higher authority, and then they will put the proper notifications. I usually tell even in the memes. So mine is like a order log and algorithm. So whereas the institute sends right the authentic information, it is like of course order 2 power n algorithm. So they take their own time, but yeah. So whatever the bit and pieces of information that I get, so obviously it is almost like an authentic one. So it will be useful. That is what my idea, right? On posting this in IITR memes. And also, yeah, again I'm repeating the word memes. So you have to take it like a meme. So one should not be very serious. So it may happen. That is what the intention is. So right, whatever I'm posting, so it may happen. Right. At the same time, it may not happen also. I hope you're okay with the answer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, sir, what do you think about this IITR memes page and about your recent rise to fame?
Yeah, there is a right say be Rome in Rome. I mean, you can see right nearly 99% of the students, right? I can see some of the faculties are also there in IITR meme page, right? So I behave like student. In this forum, I behave like student. So whatever I'm thinking, so there is a rule, right? You should not share this, or you should not take it serious, or there is no offense. We used to put the hashtag no offense, right? So it's really good. So during this pandemic situation, it almost relieved my tension. So I'm almost right. At least 3 times I used to see the memes. So I enjoy the post right from other students, other faculties, right? So yeah, so mostly it relieves the tension, and in fact, you can take those memes as a joke, right? So that I mean, you will also enjoy. And yeah, I posted the cancellation of cognizance, right? Some of the students did not like. I'm sorry. I think this is the forum that I can right apologize, but that is the truth, right? Because they might have thought, right, it is a gathering of nearly 3,000 to 5,000 students, right, which is absolutely not possible. Now you are realizing, right? So this we realize well in time, right? Some of the organizers, I mean, they have not happy with that, but this is the truth. For example, right, everything cancelled, right? IPL 2020 cancelled, almost all the examinations of the schools, right? So 1 to 9 grades they got, right? Everyone are being passed. And yeah, some of the students, unfortunately, the 10th standard, 12th standard, right? Almost all the exams are postponed, and JEE aspirants, right? The JEE examinations are postponed. So everything happened. So that is the reason I posted. So in that post, yeah, I got 1400 plus reactions. So yeah, you also know, right? So what is the stage I got the fame on IITR memes. So on the whole, I like IITR memes, right? So I enjoy, and whatever post or meme that I'm doing, right, it won't hurt anybody, right, including the higher authorities or administration of IIT Roorkee, right? And also, you IITians are also, right, very casual and cool to take the things, right? Maybe 1 or 2 persons might have heard, particularly that cognizance. But what to do, right? So in this pandemic situation, that is the truth, all right? So we have to go about it. So yeah, the say I said Rome in Rome. So I also we like student in IIT or memes page. So I still enjoy.
All right, sir. So you have been the ICTC coach for IIT Roorkee team, IIT Roorkee's team for the like couple of seasons. So what is that experience like?
Yeah, well, I mean, the 3 times I already was a coach, and the 4th time, my team Laila went to the finals, but unfortunately, this is also being postponed. Yeah, the previous question you asked, so there is an answer for this question as well. So this is postponed to 2021. So this is supposed to be held at Russia, right? So my 4 teams, right, the 2013 it all started. There is one student from mathematics, right? 2 students from CS and 1 student from mathematics. His name is Sharad. So I was very close. The team name is 65th bit. So I was very close with the team, and they usually discuss, right, what are the problems that they are solving, right, during the Indian contest, and then they have to go for the world finals, right. Yeah, I had a very I was very close with them, and I learned a lot from them, right. Even though all are my students, I taught them programming language, right. Then unfortunately I could not go Russia that time because I had a other appointment in abroad only, so I could not go. But in 2018, the team triangulation, right, 2 students from computer science and 1 from mechanical, right. So it was a nice experience. I went Beijing, China, right. So it was like training for 4-5 days, including coach. So we have to get up very early in the morning, 6 o'clock, and there had a short time for the bus. So we had to go from the hotel to venue, right. So they had a dress rehearsal and then the finals. So I witnessed. It was like I used to see cricket matches in the stadium. So it was almost like that. It's called Computer Olympic, right? So in fact, many participants from nearly 120 countries, right? So imagine the number of coaches. So in India, we used to go only. In India, we used to go with only 1 coach, but whereas in abroad, so you can see 3 or 4 coaches for a team used to come. So you can ask your friends, those who have participated in the world final. So meeting them, right? So you have to meet the top people like MIT, Stanford, right? In the Asian countries like Japan, National University of Singapore, right? It is like right, you cannot express the feeling, right? And also it is like you are representing your country, right? So it is not very popularized even in the media and all, but based on my experience, so not only in Beijing, last year I went to Portugal, right? So here I have to say, you talked about the interdisciplinary. One of your questions, right? You asked about the interdisciplinary. So here the team, right, which was being selected in 2019 ICPC, there are 3 students: mechanical, electrical, and computer science, right? So you can see, and in fact, if you look at the history of IIT Roorkee, right, 6 times they have already gone, and 7th time, right, we made. So you can see they got 49th rank, so which is so far started from 2013, I believe, right? I think we were the first team from IIT Roorkee. So started from 2013 until today. So they secured 49th rank. So I can say that this is a goal for IIT Roorkee, right? So we call it as a goal for India. 18th rank is a goal for India, and in the same sense, right, 49th rank in IIT Roorkee is the goal. So it is better to have, right, students from various other departments. All right. So I hope Team Laila in 2021, right, 2020 they themselves told that it is not possible, right, to conduct. I mean, you know, the pandemic situation in Russia. So I wish my student to do well in ICPC 2021. So they said that the same teams, right, who qualified for 2020 are going to participate in 2021. So all the best for the team. So here all are from CS. In Laila 2020, all are from CS. So I hope.
Very well, sir. So in these times of grave uncertainty, you have been our very own Paul the Octopus. So do you plan to continue with this position even after the COVID-19 situation raise, or what is your plan?
Yeah, I will continue in IITR memes. Yeah, same watch out team also asked the same question. Yes, I'm going to continue. But okay, hopefully this pandemic situation will be over. Maybe I'll do the prediction for, let us say, T20 World Cup, right? Football, right? ICC World Cup, except academics. I hope you will enjoy.
All right, sir. During this time, a lot of students are worried about missing on their internship opportunities. So how do you think the students should deal with this situation?
See, as I said in one of the questions, right? So this is not only right IIT students, not only IIT Roorkee students. I'm getting calls from my friends, right? The professors from IIT Delhi, right? The internship opportunity, right? It's a big problem. So everyone is facing, right? As I said, starting from the JEE aspirants or even the schools, right? The 12th standard students and 10th standard students, right? And also look at your exams, right? How you're going to give your exams, right? So this, right, the coronavirus situation, so made everyone, right, in right, the pandemic situation. So what I advise, so those who have already got, you can see many of the universities or companies, they are ready for work from home. So you people can continue. So others, of course, you can try, right? Either from, I think, our Indian Institute of Technology, Roorkee. So you can contact our, right, the officer who is related to this placement and internship, right? So they are still working on that and they are doing their level best, right? So only we have to hope, I mean, we hope, right? So we have to get out of this situation, then things will be normalized.
Okay, thank you, sir. So IIT Bombay is considering final grading of lab and theory courses on the basis of midterm evaluations, along with online evaluation. So what are your views on this system? And do you think or can you predict the IITR's decision for the same?
See, they may come up with, right, hopefully 3 different decisions, right? One of the decisions. So I have 3 decisions. One of the decisions, definitely IIT Roorkee will come up. Yeah, already 50% is over, right? So let us give 20% for the online evaluation, right? 20%. Then one has to work like the Duckworth-Lewis rule, right? So you know in cricket, right? So because the students, they think of the final exam and they might have written the midterm test based on, right, right, the feeling that they will definitely do well in end term, right? Assume that some of the students have not done well in the midterm, right? So during a midterm or even after midterm, right? So when they had gone home, okay, those who have not done well, so they usually think, okay, so let us see in the final. So it is like around 30th over, you are getting rain, right? So the batting team would have thought that, okay, we are going to face 50 overs, and then based on that, they go about it, right? So here we have to formalize, right? I even have in touch with this data science group in IIT Roorkee. So we have to come up with, right? Suppose you may not like this 20% evaluation also, because I'm getting phone calls or even the chat saying that students from J&K, Jammu and Kashmir, right? So they are not getting the proper internet, right? So which they are facing problems, right? Suppose, right, I'm conducting an online exam, so they may face the problem. I'm taking just an example, right? And similarly, right, the pandemic situation is worse in Gujarat, particularly Maharashtra, and now in Tamil Nadu, particularly Chennai, right? What is the status of mind for these students, right? So we have to think on these issues also, right? So either you go like whatever you have done up to midterm and then the DL rule, kind of. Otherwise, right, whatever the performance you have done so far, that 50%, and then your previous record, right? So yeah, it may not be valid for the first year, first sem student, but for the others, right? Whatever the previous record, so one can give 8, 9, 10. So you can restrict the grades between 8, 9, 10. Like everyone got promotion from the grade 1 to 9, and similarly the 11th standard, right? In school, right? So based on the previous record, I don't think, I mean, suppose a student, right, assume that the CGPA is, let us say, 5, right? I'm just taking an example. So I'm not hurting anyone. So if we give 8, I hope the student doesn't mind. Similarly, right, those who are in, right, the average kind of. So if we give 9, not a problem. And the topper, we can give 10, right? This is the second solution. And the third solution, like right, government they themselves did for all the, right, the kids from standard 1 to 9 and 11th standard all pass like that. I mean, they can think of giving all 10, right? So 10 out of 10 for all. So these are the 3 possibilities, right? I hope, right, whatever be the institutes in India, so they have to follow one of these grades. So we cannot postpone, right? Because thinking of the final year students, like fourth year BTech or second year MTech, right? Postponing till November or December, I mean, it is not good. So we have to finish this semester, right? I'm saying this semester. We have to finish this semester.
All right, sir. So about this pandemic again, do you think it has exposed some flaws in our education system with respect to course completion over education mentality? How do you reflect on the government policies at this time?
See, I don't agree with the course completion over education. So see, this is a pandemic situation. What you can do, right? So that is why many IITs and universities, right? So they go for online mode. So thinking that they can give as much as possible, right? They can give the knowledge as much as possible. Yes, I agree with you. It won't be exactly like the classroom teaching, but government is trying their level best, right? So we cannot say course completion over education, but in this pandemic situation, see, we are helpless, right? And you are also helpless, so you cannot do anything. And I am teaching the basic course discrete mathematics for my CS first year students, second semester. So there are a lot of lectures available in NPTEL, right? A professor from IIT Guwahati is teaching, so they are happy. I'm sharing. So whatever the doubts they have, right? So they usually send a mail or they WhatsApp, right? So what presently the government and IITs and the universities they are doing their level best, right? So either they share NPTEL or some of my colleagues are, right, giving their time, right, in WebEx or Zoom, right? So they are doing online courses. Some of the faculties are exactly like, I mean, they're teaching in the board, right? So they are doing that also. So I cannot say, so it's a course completion over education mentality. So what to do, right? So the government and the institutes and the universities, they are trying the level best.
Okay, sir. So how has life changed on campus post the lockdown? And do you have any precautionary measures or initiatives in mind that should be carried out after lockdown lifts?
See, the last 16 years, first time I'm seeing the campus is empty, right? Almost most of the students have gone home during Holi, so they could not return back, right? But still, some of the research scholars, faculties, BTech students, those who are doing the project, right? So those who were in the hostel at the time, so they are really working hard, and many are working from home. Even the faculties, right, over here, right, all of them are not going to the offices, respective offices, right? So they are working from home, and yeah. So if the lockdown lifts, so we have to maintain this social distance, and of course, right. So whenever I go abroad, I used to see people, right, stand in the line or queue, right. So I'm very happy that this is being followed now. So hopefully, even after this lockdown situation, also this will be followed, and we have to maintain the social distance, and right, we have to keep on wash our hand with sanitizer. So we have to continue. We should not think that even after the lockdown lift, we should not think that, right, things are becoming normal, right. So we, before finding right, any solution, right, so we have to keep this social distancing and washing your hands with the sanitizer.
All right, sir. So you recently posted that this quarantine has given you a break from your hectic routine. So how do you spend your time now?
Yeah, during March, yeah, I took rest, right, almost like 15 days, right, because it's a new experience, right. So in fact, if you would have seen my social media, I love travel, right. So most of my students know that, right. But this is the right, new experience. So 15 days nearly I did not do anything, right, much on that. In fact, since I'm sharing my lectures on NPTEL, right, only I clear the doubts, so I did not do much on online courses. So then April onwards, right, so I went back to my research scholars, so I gave a break for them up to March 31st. So then I regularly schedule the meeting once we are becoming popular with this online meeting portals, right? So I used to call them, right, in one of the meetings, and I advise them, because if the pandemic goes like this, it may take even a year. So there should not be vacuum in their right, during the research work or the career. So I advise them, and then I started my work. In fact, I worked two problems on COVID-19 itself with the help of X-ray images and the surveillance, right, of the cameras. All right, suppose somebody is coughing or uh, giving some symptoms, right, because the data set is available on this. So some of my students are working, and in fact the BTech students, right, so those who are working from their home, right, so they are doing the work in the X-ray images and surveillance, right. And apart from this online teaching, and I am doing, right, in fact, I am the coordinator for several courses in the electronics and ICT academy of IIT Roorkee. So in fact, today also, right, before this meeting, I attended the inaugural session. So far I completed, right, completed, or I am doing 7 courses I have coordinated, right. And also today, 2 courses, right. One course already I have given the inaugural talk, and one more course, right, in the evening. So totally I have handled, or I'm handling 9 courses. So the courses are goes in a week, right, 5 days to 7 days, something like that. So it is like number of batches, right. Even in a day, as I said, right, I have coordinated 3 courses. So all the 3 courses on different batches, all right, because they are using either WebEx or Zoom. So they're doing online courses. The target audience are the faculties from all over India, not only India. So people from abroad also they are attending, and in fact I am giving lectures on those courses on AA and ML, where AA and ML are applicable in my field, image processing and computer vision. So I keep my routine after this March 31st. So initially, yeah, I bit relaxed. Yes, of course, whatever you asked the person, yeah, it was a hectic routine, right? Because as I told in one of the answers, right, I was the head of the computer center, so I had to do a lot of administrative work. So now I was, little bit relaxed till March 31st, and then now I feel really good. Yes, of course, I'm missing students like you. I mean, in fact, the teaching in the classroom, right? So you cannot beat that, right? Anyway, so I'm handling this break. It's a wonderful break, but not so good, right? It is always the pandemic situation, but the break brought us, not only me, all the faculties, right? Some rest, right? Otherwise, it's like a rat race, right? So we have done the work like anything, including you, the students, right? So yeah, we have to deal with the nature, and there is right, something is happening, right? Some balance is happening, so we have to deal with that. Yeah, so I enjoyed as well as panicked.
Great, sir. So, do you think the extent to which coding is valued on our campus is a good thing?
The coding means, you mean to say the computer programming, right? What is the
Yes.
meaning of coding? Yeah, fine. Yeah, for some extent, for computer science students, yeah, if they go for the internship with the right giants like Google, Facebook, right? Of course, they consider, but yeah, I don't rank according to, so because anytime any student can learn, right? So programming is just like a language, right? So yeah, one can learn at any time. So I feel one should not be right discriminated based on the rank that they are getting in the coding, right? So yeah, so since you have cracked JEE and then you are coming to IIT means, right? So anybody can do at any time. It is just it's like a right, passing cloud, right? So maybe the first year, first sem, right? CS students, only CS students are doing Java, and all the others are doing in the campus C++, right? Maybe they have slight edge, right? But anyone can learn programming, and for me, so you should not, right, discriminate based on the, right, the ranking that they are getting based on the code.
All right, sir. So, any final thoughts or comments for our viewers that are at their home during this quarantine?
Yeah, I already answered, right? I mean, yeah, there are many online courses, right? It is not only what we are teaching. So suppose, right, you are interested in, let us say, algebraic topology, right? I'm talking in terms of mathematics because I always talk about this A and ML, right? So you have a lot of online courses, as you know that, right? From Stanford, MIT, and many US universities, they, right, they open the library, online library for free, right, for this pandemic situation, right? So whatever courses you like, right? I mean, you can do that, right? Apart from your regular courses, right? And concentrate the assignments, and right, you can also do the remote projects, work from home, right? As I gave some of the examples of my students, so they are doing from home, right? So right, somehow you have to, right, also give the importance to your studies, right? So even though you are in home, and it is always the human, right, the mind status always say that, okay, we'll do tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. So at one point of time, right, everything will be over, and who knows, the next day you have to be in IIT campus, right? So my advice is, yeah, utilize, right, this time, right, because you don't have pressure now. All right, so you are in home, you have a lot of right, resources, right? So you can right, do work from home. You can study from home. So this is what my advice.
Okay, sir. So I have another question for you.
Okay.
You said that the emails are currently flowing very fluently, but a month or so back, there was a patch by Google, due to which many of the GSUIT mails are being held back, or as they replied to my mail, that they are being quarantined. In
Okay.
fact, many mails are being resent. Like if we have sent certain mails in the past 1 month, they have been resent again. So, is there anything that the ICC is doing about it?
Well, I am not the head now, but still I can answer. Yes, actually, right. Your emails are right not only with Google. The server is not only with Google, so it is also the email server is related with our iitr.ac.in. Right? Maybe there may be some hiccups with the IITR server, right? So that is the reason you're all either you wouldn't have got the mail or it would have been quarantined. But I will talk with the concerned people, right? No, I think no one reported me, right? No one told me. Otherwise, I would have taken the action that time itself. Even though I am not the head now, but the concerned authorities I would have put up. But it will be taken care. Don't worry.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right then, sir. Thank you for taking this time out for having a small chat with us. I think you would have enjoyed this, and really, thank you for this.
Yeah, thank you so much. So thank you, Kyra, to take these steps, and thank you, Saurabh. Thank you, Karthik, and thank you, Ria.